All right, then. So now we have to customize this default README file. So what we have to do is I'm going to open my ChatGPT. Okay. So here, basically, this is the Next.js TypeScript and ChatCN UI, right? So let's specify the text over here. So let's say Next.js TypeScript ChatCN UI library. Okay, and what we are building the UI for a restaurant landing page. Okay, so let's ask this generate readme.md file raw content to push into my GitHub, something like this. So please make sure to mention all the related details about this project inside that GitHub readme file, something like that. All right, so that is going to generate ourselves a professional readme file over here. See, it's giving us the landing page, text stacks, Next.js, TypeScript, CN, Lucid, React, framework, motion. Of course, we're going to use all these stuffs. Then project overview, features. Please make sure when you're giving fully responsive layout, of course, elegant design system, of course, and the dynamic sections, performance optimizations, dot mode support. Of course, we are not going to give you the dot mode, so we have to remove it. Smooth navigations, reusable components, SEO friendly, and social media and contact links. Of course, these are the stinks. These are the stuffs we are going to give. All right, so pretty much this. So this is all the stuff. So I'm just going to delete all these things and delete it. And of course, we are not going to use the dark mode, so let's delete that stuff. Folder structure, just pretty much this is the folder structure. App layout. I think folder structure is not necessary, so we can remove it because these components are going to be quite different. And installations and setup. Oh, we're gonna give this. Let me copy this. Installations and give us the okay. This is the git, and here you need to supply your GitHub URL. So let me get into my GitHub and let me copy this and let me paste. Okay, and then give a space over here. Pretty much done. Then run the development server. I'm just going to say copy. This is the one, so I'm just going to use the headings tag, then paste it. This is the oops, install dependencies. I missed that one. Install dependencies. Then I'm just going to bring the backtick. Here I need to paste this command npm install or yarn install hash, or you can say npm install, something like that. That's up to you. Okay, so if in case if you want to use this npm, you just need to install the yarn globally. So npm install -g yarn. You have to do the same stuff for here also. So instead of yarn, you just need to say npm. Then you have to run the development server. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to use the backtick. Here you just need to paste it. npm run dev yarn dev, or you can simply say or npm run dev, or we can simply say npm dev. That's up to you. All these commands will work perfectly. For these minute details, that helps us to understand much better. So the proper documentations for your project in your GitHub that really appreciate the interviewer. So when they are opening your project in their GitHub, so that's the reason. Okay, so basically this is the link. Okay, so if you want to see how to give, so let's say GitHub formatting. So if you search for GitHub formatting, click the basic writing and formatting syntax, click the links over here. So how to give the links? So you can see this is how the site was built using, and GitHub pages. This is the text label, the link label, and this is how you need to supply the link. So here, what I have to do is I'm going to copy this, then I'm going to paste it. Okay. Like this. And here I need to supply, this is the supply label, right? So in this needs to be something like this, and I need to supply the label link, the same link. Okay, that's how you need to give it. Then I'm just going to copy this, something like this. Then I just need to give a point. So I'm going to use this, let's say list. Okay, so we can use these any symbols over here, something like that. Okay, we can use any of these symbols over here. So just like this, I'm gonna say this, this, and this, all these things, something like that. Perfect. Okay, so then all we have to do is to get back over here, and these are all the key components overview. I think these things will be changed, and if you want to about to keep your screenshots, you can keep these screenshots. Okay, so yep, for deployment we're going to use this Vercel. I'm going to say simply this is the place where we are going to use, so I'm going to supply this link, Vercel link. So let's say Vercel, copy that, and I'm going to paste it. We're going to use the Vercel deployment, so that's the reason. Okay, so then copy the license and paste it. This is the license and the author information. So this is the author information that you can give. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. Author, instead of this, I'm just going to give my name itself, Ravi, and I'm going to give my first name, Design Studios, something like that. Okay, so here I can give my site name and the email address. Since I don't need that, I'm just going to give this. Okay, and if you wish to give the special thanks to the chat scenes and all these stuffs, you can add those, but in this case I'm gonna okay with this. I'm okay with this completely. Okay, so now we have customized the complete readme file. So I'm gonna click this, and before pushing into it, even if you're having the environment variables in the later sections, so when the later build, you should make sure that you are ignore all the environment files and all the node modules, Next.js catch files, and all these things. So please make sure that that is being ignored in the gitignore. Then you just need to make your first commit. So changes, I'm just going to say project initialized, and readme file formatted, something like this. So commit, and I'm just going to pull or push. Then I just need to push to my remote, which we, because we already cloned it, so it will, the remote will be automatically connected. So now the change is what we, the commit message which we did, it's completely pushed, and all I have to do is to get into the repository, refresh this page, and there we go. And now you should be able to see the complete documentations which we did, right? The code, whatever we did, it's everything, every headings and everything, it's formatted perfectly. And even the links, hyperlinks which we did, it's completely added perfectly, right? So these are the stuffs that we are formatting so far. So which means the GitHub formatting is successfully done. And now all you have to do is to go ahead and start working on the UI part, and that's what we are going to do next.